Hello and welcome to my channel. It's Jess with Love to Plan with Jess. Today I'm excited because I am creating my planner for the Chicago Planner Conference. This planner will be used to prep for the conference. There'll be some pages in there that I will use at the conference and then also some pages for memory keeping after. We're going to use the Chicago Planner Conference Live Love Posh sticker book. I'm so excited that Live Love Posh came out with a sticker book for this conference. And there are some available still on the website. You can use code LOVE10 to save. I'll have an affiliate link in the description. But we're going to mostly use this to decorate. I did also print a few things just on my printer onto sticker paper that we will use as well. I have just some plain lined, like dotted lined pages here. And this cover, this is actually a cover that was gifted at one of the Go Wilds from Kell of a Plan. And I have it on some black mini discs here. And this will be the cover that I'm using. So to start, I'm going to take one of these dotted lined pages. All right, I wanted to make sure that we were focused and zoomed in a little bit. So gonna take a dotted lined page, and this is one of the stickers that I printed out. I just took like a screenshot from, it was probably the Instagram maybe for the Chicago Planner Conference, and put it on sticker paper. So I'm going to use this, and to kind of jazz up the page, we'll use some stickers from here. I was kind of thinking maybe like these. I feel like that's going to be a super easy way to really decorate this page, and it should be pretty quick and simple to do since this is like one sticker but layered to look like a kind of like a junk journal. So we're going to use this one in this corner down here, and then I think we'll probably take the other one and just put it on the top up there. So let's put that down there. Yeah, and I think if we put this here and the other one at the top, I think that's all we're gonna need for this like opening page. So let's grab this one. Having this sticker book is going to make it really easy to put this planner together. I remember last year, oh, this isn't gonna go all the way across. That's okay. I'm going to put it this way up against this edge, and then I'll put another sticker here to kind of camouflage that like harsh edge that we have. So I did create a little planner for the Chicago Planner Conference last year, and I just kind of used different stickers that I had, and I printed a lot of things off of, you know, the internet, just took like screenshots of things, and I loved how it turned out, but it was a little bit more difficult. I definitely think that putting this one together this year is going to be much easier. So we're just going to put this right here in the middle, and then let's take something, oh no, that is down crooked. Actually, I think I cut it crooked. I don't necessarily think that the sticker itself is crooked. We're gonna just leave it and just don't look down there. And I think that looks straight, right? Yeah, I think so. So just don't pay attention right there. Let's grab something to stick here just to kind of camouflage that little, that like harsh edge. And then I think this opening page will be good to go. I'm just trying to decide. I guess we could do like a floral there. Oh, or maybe one of these. We do have this floral, this like corner one. That would probably work really well. But let's just see if there's any of these like other fun decorative stickers that we can add. This is super cute. I might do that, or maybe that open planner. Oh my gosh, I already know there are just so many stickers in here that I'm gonna want to use, and there's no way that I can possibly use them all. Oh, this is so cool. I feel like it's going to make the most sense to take this just because these florals are already on the page. Yeah, I think that is going to look good. So just going to add this right here. Okay, perfect. I really like how that looks, and that is going to be my opening page, and I think that is enough for that one. So we're now going to move on to the second page here. And I have a little cheat sheet off to the side for the different pages that I wanted to include. So we're going to do a budget and a packing list. And in the sticker book, we have like a perfect budget sticker here that we will use. So I think There's even like a Chicago Planner Conference header, budget, and this little packing list. So let's just use those 3 stickers. But for the top and the bottom, how about we add in some washi? So we have these really fun washi, or not washi, these sticker, like full sticker sheets, and I'm definitely going to use these at some point in this planner. Probably not for these pages, but I think the washi here would be perfect. And we can just line the top and the bottom of both pages. We do have 2 of each like type of washi strip, so we can do like both sides of the top and both sides of the bottom in different strips. I feel like this one would look cute along the bottom, so let's take this out. Oops, it kind of curled on itself a little bit there. And let's go here, and I don't know if I want it to go completely across. I think we're going to stop it where those lines stop. So I'm going to go all the way on the left side here, but then we're going to cut it right here where this like dotted line is. Okay. And now should I just use, I think I'm going to use the rest of this one, except I kind of cut it crooked. So let's cut it straight. Still a little crooked, but that's okay. We're going to start it here. And then I'll use the other one, but I'm not going to need the entire strip. So I'm just going to cut like right about here. And then we can leave the rest of it in the book in case I want to use some of that somewhere else in our planner. So just gonna line these up. It doesn't have to be perfect. And this is gonna go all the way to the edge. And then we'll do the same thing on the top. Let's pick which like washi strip we want to use. This one is really fun with all of the different like planner supply elements. Or like we could keep it really clean with like these blue ones. Let's take a look again at the budget at this. Since this is pretty plain, I'm kind of feeling like we could do, oh, we have 2 pages of these. I didn't realize that. Okay, we have plenty of this washi. That's awesome. I think that we can do this like washi strip that's a little busier because the what we're going to put in the center is like pretty simple. So let's just put this starting again all the way to the left and bringing it over here. This is such a great sticker book, you know, especially if you are going to the Chicago Planner Conference. But like, I kind of feel like even if you're not, and maybe you have a trip that you're planning to Chicago, or just live in Chicago, or even a trip in general, there's a lot of like just travel themed stickers in here. Or maybe you just really like pink and navy because a lot of this sticker book is pink and navy. But I just think it's such a great book. We're going to do the same thing here and just trim. Last time I cut a little bit too much, so we'll make it a little bit shorter. I do want to make sure that I'm kind of like overestimating because it's better to have too much and have to cut it off than not to have enough and have to like, you know, go back and grab another one. So these are, it's like not going to match up, but at like a quick glance, you're not going to notice that those 2 are joined. And we'll trim this off here. And now let's grab this little header and that word budget, and then we'll take that really big sticker. So we can do, I think I kind of want it like offset like that. So let's do Chicago Planner Conference, and I'm going to have it kind of overlap with this washi here. I'd love to know if anybody is going to the Chicago Planner Conference, and if it's like your first time, or if you're kind of a Chicago Planner Conference veteran and you've been several times before. This is going to be my second Chicago Planner Conference. I had such a great time at the first one, and last year was my first time. And I'm so excited to go again this year. I'm actually we have lines here, so I'm gonna try and use those lines to get this down straight. It's a big sticker, so I really don't want to have to pull it up, and I really would love for it to be at least somewhat straight on the page. Okay, I think I did a pretty good job there. Now it looks weird to me having like budget offset like that. So I don't know, maybe we should center them, or I could put like decor and then it won't look so strange. We're also going to have packing list on this side. And so maybe all right, let me take out this packing list here, this packing list sticker. Yeah, I think I might want to move that and center it. So let's just go ahead and center this packing list here. I think that's pretty centered. Oops, kind of wrinkled that P a little bit. Okay, let's see how easily I'll be able to move these. This is a pretty like small sticker, so it should come up pretty easily. And I'm actually just going to completely overlap this with the washi, and I think that looks kind of cool. And then let's move the budget, and we're going to center it. Okay, I like that better. Now we have, oh, that's the packing list page. We have a bunch of like headers here. And I'm trying to think if I want to, oh, these are more like, well, I could put contact cards in there. I wonder if these fit. Yeah, they do. I do need to buy contact cards, so I'm going to put this in here. One, for the budget, to include it in my budget, but also because I want to make sure that I remember to actually order them. So I have not ordered them yet. And then also TableMate gifts. Do we have these same things on the packing list? Oh, we don't. Maybe I will do that over on this side. Yeah, I'm going to save now I cut that and I'm kind of regretting cutting this. But we're going to save this for the packing list because I can put these in my packing list. So I don't think that there's anything else that I want to add over here. Yeah. Oh, this says prep list. So you could make a page for a prep list like 1 month before, 2 weeks, 1 week, the week of, travel day, and like things that you want to do, sightseeing, food to try. So I didn't plan on making a page like this. So I don't think that I'm going to. You also get some like countdown stickers here, which is really fun. I might use these in my regular planner, like right before the Chicago Planner Conference. So I think this is good. Let's just add in some of the fun decorative stickers. So I love this Chicago, and I think that we can put this over here. Okay, and then we can put some decorative stickers down at the bottom. Maybe some kind of like smaller ones. Oh, how about the bean? Last year we went to see the bean. I actually got a t-shirt, which was fun. I was actually just looking at it in my closet. I think I might bring that with me to wear to the Chicago Planner Conference this year. We'll put the bean over here. Oh, I love this little sign here. Michigan Ave and Planner Lane. That's so cute. But putting it here would have been a good spot for it. Let's see if we can find a good spot. If not, maybe we'll put it, let's just put it on this side, and I can go ahead and put that there right now. For my packing list, I'm probably going to just do like a bunch of separate boxes. So we can just stick this right here. Okay, that's fun. And what else? Let's take a swag bag and put that right there. And then how about a Live Love Posh sticker book and some washi. I think that that's cute. So we're good with our budget page. Now we have to make our packing list. So we can go to this page, and I don't know that I'm going to plan my outfits out. Should I? I think last year I created, or at least it was for Go Wild, I think I created like a page with my outfits planned out, but I don't think I'm going to do that this year. So I'm going to use boxes. We also get some boxes in the back of this, sticker book. So we'll take boxes, and, or should I just do like lists? Maybe we just put headers and have like lists. So we need clothing. So I'll put this here. And I don't know that I'm going to have like separate shoes, accessories, intimates. I'll put that all kind of with clothing. Toiletries. Let's do over here. We'll do tech stuff. I'm trying to figure out how many like lines I'm going to need. Maybe for toiletries, we do a box. So clothing, this is crooked. For clothing, I'm going to leave it without a box because I think that's going to kind of be like the longest list of things that I'm going to have. But for the rest, I can probably use boxes. So I'm going to use like bullets, and we'll just make a list going down here. And now let's go over to the boxes. And for toiletries, do we want to match the box to the header? I think so. So we'll put this box right here. And now I'm going to need to kind of center this a little bit better. Okay, and now we can put tech stuff. And for tech stuff, I need a box that's a little bit smaller. So let's take this one. I'm going to kind of offset it. I don't usually like to have my boxes like all in a line. So let's put this right here with our header box on top. Okay. Let's see what else they have in here. I think next what I'm going to do is have, should we do miscellaneous? I think I'm going to do a box for miscellaneous. And then I'm going to take this one that says extra stuff, and I'm going to put some of these headers like underneath it because like the table mate gifts and the contact cards I want to have in there, snacks, like different things I think I'll actually put underneath where it says extra stuff. So let's do one that's miscellaneous, and let's do that like over here. And again, I'm going to take a box this size. So do we have boxes in this light pink color? I hope so. We have, oh, we only have this size. I think I can probably make that work. Is that right? Yeah, I think I can make that work. So we'll take this box and let's put this one here with miscellaneous. And then let's get that sticker that says extra stuff. And I guess I'm gonna work up and then just put this at the top. So I do want my table mate gifts and contact cards. And unfortunately, I cut that contact card, so it's gonna be shorter than the rest, but that's okay. So we'll do, I'm gonna move this over just a little bit because I might wanna put a bullet there to sort of check it off as I pack. Okay, and then we'll do medicine, makeup bag. I mean, makeup bag is kind of part of toiletries, but we'll have this here. And we'll do medicine. And then snacks, gotta have snacks. Yeah, let's do wallet. And I guess we can have a handbag in there, which, I mean, I don't think that I would forget my wallet and my purse, but we have the sticker, so let's go ahead and use it there. And we can do skincare. That's the same color. Do we have another one that I want to put in between? I guess I can take carry-on bag. Because if you've never been to a planner conference before, you do tend to get a lot of swag. So I usually will bring a carry-on and a check-in bag for my luggage. Okay, like that. I'm going to move this over a little bit to the right so that it's kind of in line with these ones. And should we go ahead and do bullets or just leave it? I think we'll do bullets. So which color should we do? I think I'm going to do this dark blue, and we'll just use the same color for every spot. Have all the bullets in. They're, I don't know, not super straight, but we're going to just let that go. And let's add in maybe a couple of fun stickers in here. We have like a small little suitcase. I think that would be perfect. Let's put that up here. And I want to get some stuff down here at the bottom, maybe something that's a little bit on the bigger side. How about this one? That's cute, and that'll fill that space in nicely. All right, we have our budget and our packing list. So 3 sheets down. Let's move on to our next set of sheets here. And these are going to be my travel and hotel sheets. So let's see. I know that we have some travel stickers in here. Okay, so here is one that says travel plans. So I think, again, let's dress up kind of the top and the bottom. And we do have these sticker sheets. And should we use them in this one? I guess we could, or we could do washi again. Or we also have like these. I think I want to kind of save these for like the memory keeping pages. So, oh, we have this. This is cute. We haven't already used this yet. I don't think we have. So we have that, and then maybe some of the flowers kind of at the top. And there are 2 of them, so we could put them on either side. Now the problem is they're not going to fit all the way across, right? Yeah, well, it just kind of fits where like the lines are. So let's put this over here. And what did I say this was? For travel and the hotel. And I don't know if I want to do the exact same thing on the other side. Do I? I guess I do. So let's take this other one, because you do get 2 pages, I think, of each design here. So we'll take this and put it over on this side. And then for the top, we have some of the florals. Let's go ahead and use these. I don't want to make the pages like the 2 look identical though. So I think I'm going to do washi. So let's do, think I like this design. And this is a very, very thin strip of washi. I'm going to put it at the top, but I'm not going to put it all the way at the top because we didn't go all the way down to the bottom there. So we're going to leave a little bit of white space here at the top. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm not going to have it go all the way to the edges, just so that it doesn't like look funny that we have, you know, one sticker going all the way to the edge and the other one is not. So just kind of guesstimate where we're going to cut this. I think right about here. Okay, and then we'll do the same thing over here, where we'll put this down, and then I'm going to grab a second one, and like we did with that first page, and we'll just kind of like join them up. It's not going to match perfectly, but it'll be close enough. So we'll take this and line it up here. And I'm not going to take this one all the way to the edge. We'll cut it right about there. Now let's get our travel plans. And I'm going to put this right here. Now, do we have a sticker that says hotel? If not, we have letters back here and we can spell out hotel, but if we have kind of one that matches this, I'd like to use it. So I'm going to take a second and look through the book and see if there is something like this that says hotel. We have like a teeny tiny hotel, but I wanted something a little bit bigger. And it doesn't look like it, so let's just spell out hotel with these stickers. So we'll just use these, and I'm going to kind of have it overlap the washi there. And I'm not going to really go in any kind of like order as far as the colors go. I'm just going to kind of mix them up. I find sometimes with these letters that if you try and go in like a particular order with the colors, that sometimes you run out of like the color that you need next. And I feel like it's better to just kind of mix them up. H-O-T-E-L. Let's see, have we used all the colors already? We have. Let's just do, I guess we'll do this pink one again. All right, for travel plans, we have trip dates, weather, flight, car rental, destination, transportation, and then like flight number, all kinds of words that we could use here. So we're going to utilize some of the boxes. And trip dates, I'm going to use that one. I'm just going to kind of pull out the stickers that I'm going to use. Oh, I didn't put extra stuff. Where was that? This. We didn't title this with extra stuff. Let's do that. I just saw that like sitting on the edge of my desk. Okay, now back to travel plan. So I'm just going to kind of pull out the ones that I want to use. I really are weather, flight, and for trip dates, I think I might just use like bullets maybe. I don't know. Maybe we'll keep it consistent and use boxes. But let's do weather first because that is something that I'm going to want to fill out and check like early, like when I'm getting ready to pack and things like that. Let's put these inside little header boxes. So I'm going to take this like dark pink header box. And we'll put this here and we can put our weather inside. I changed my mind. I don't think that I want a header box because I am going to want to put a box to put all the weather in, right? And then I think it's going to be too many boxes. So let's take this off. Okay. Yeah, I think the weather sticker is salvageable. So let's take a box that's a little bit bigger. I think I'm going to need one bigger than that, like this size. so let's go with this one. And we'll put this up here. And I'm going to put my weather sticker there. Okay, then I want flight, and for trip dates, I could actually use maybe like this size box, I think. So let's take this one for trip dates. Let's put this kind of down here. We can put something decorative like on top of it. And maybe we put these sort of on kind of the border of the box. That way it's going to give me a little bit more space within the box to write. And next we want one for flight. So I'm going to need a larger box for that. So put this here. And I'm going to put flight here. And for the flight, we're going to have my airline. I think that's a little crooked. I'm going to have to use tweezers to put these down. Okay, and then flight number. And then depart and arrive. So that will be for my flight to Chicago. And then we will do airline flight number. And then depart and arrive for my return flight. Oh, was that all that I had for travel plans? We have a lot of space here. What are we going to do with that space? I guess that's it, because I'm not renting a car. We're just flying. And yeah. Okay, so let's move this down. That was very poor planning on my part. Well, we can decorate this page a lot then, so that's kind of cool. Let's put this like kind of down here. Okay, and then let's move this trip date maybe up here. Okay, now we have a whole lot of room to decorate. That's kind of exciting. So let's go find some fun stickers to use. We have a big suitcase. We can put that here. We can take this Chicago Planner Conference little circle. I think I'm going to kind of layer it with this box like that. Very cute. Let's take Keep It Simple. That's the theme of the Chicago Planner Conference this year. And I think I'll put that right here. Let's take this little sticker book and planner inserts. Oops, put those there. And we have just some real small fun things. So we could take like this washi and these like scissors. Let's put that there and that there. Have a little like pen cup. That's cute. Have some little like paper clips with bows. Put those right there. And then some pens. These are cute. Okay. We're a little empty right here. What can we put in that spot? This bag is fun. All right, travel plans are done. There's not like a ton of function on that page. It's mostly decorative, but I love that. Next, we have our hotel. So I did take a screenshot of just like a picture of the hotel from the website. This is a picture of the Hilton where the conference is going to be held. And we will put this down right here. Might be a little crooked, but we are going to let that go. All right, now we have all of the like information here, like the check-in, check-out, reservation and confirmation numbers. And I don't think that I'm going to have boxes for these. Let's just put confirmation number, reservation number and confirmation number. Aren't those kind of the same? I think so. And I think we're going to go with reservation number. So let's put this here. And then we can do our room number. And then check in and check out. I guess let's do that over here. Okay, I think that these pages are all done. So moving right along to our next set. I am ready for the next set of pages. I actually stepped away for a little bit. I had been filming for a long time and I was feeling a little bit of filming fatigue, and so wanted to recharge myself and my phone, and now we are ready for the next set of pages. So I took some screenshots of the speakers that are going to be at the conference. And so I have a bunch of these little pictures and I want to put them kind of across both of these pages and leave some spaces to write about like the different sessions and things like that. So I have them kind of off to the side, but I want to sort of decorate the border of the spread, I guess. I was kind of thinking about using some of this like sticker paper to decorate. Should we use that? Oh, or we could do florals. Maybe we'll do some of these florals. So let's take a couple of these corner pieces. And I'm going to do like a pretty simple decor for these pages, just because I want to make sure that I have enough room for all of my pictures of the speakers and, you know, to write about the different sessions and things like that. So just going to be pretty simple with the decor here. Let's get maybe something to go across here and have like this really big one. I think what I'm going to do is take this one and we will put it across the middle and cut it off the page, and then I'll use the other half of it somewhere else. So let's just put this right here. And then we will, let's trim this first. And then I can use this piece in another spot on the spread. Okay. And cut the pages apart. And now we have this piece, and then I actually had pulled this piece off earlier, so let's use this one too. Let's go ahead and put this, let's put this one down here. And then I'm gonna do this one up here kind of on the side. And I think that's going to be good for now. We can add in more later if, like once we get all of the pictures down, if there's empty spaces, then I'll put more in there. So we have this page here that has like words for like sessions and make and takes, and that is what this page is going to be. So we're going to start with the make and takes because the way, oh no, I ripped it. I think that we can still make it work, or should I just use... I think I'm just going to use one of these other make and takes. We have so many different ones. Let's use this one. So we'll use this one for the make and takes and for the sessions and for the workshops. Okay, so the way that the Chicago Planner Conference works is that you have different make and take sessions. and you sign up for them ahead of time. So we're going to put this up here for make and takes. And I'm just going to put these pictures here, and we can maybe journal about it like off to the side over here. So let's just add these in. So you everybody gets to do the same make and takes, but you pick which session you want to go to. And the one that I signed up for is on Friday. So the make and takes, that's kind of like the first thing that I'm going to do because the actual sessions don't start until Saturday. So that's why I'm putting these first, because this is going to be like the very first thing that that I do at the conference. Aside from like registration and that kind of thing. So we'll put these here. Now, when I printed these, they're like not sized all the same. And, you know, they're kind of different shapes. They're not like all perfect squares, but we're just going to be a little bit imperfect, and that's okay. Okay, and then I want to make sure that I have enough space for both of these. So I'll put this one here and then the last one, and then I'll leave like a little room over here to do a little bit of journaling, just kind of about the different make and take sessions. So there are going to be 4 different make and takes, and the way that it worked last year is you went into like a room and all of the make and takes were in that room. This one's super crooked. Let me see if I can fix it. All of the make and takes were in that room, and you had like an hour and kind of like rotated between like the 4 different stations. So that will be my section for the make and takes. I can journal about it over here. Then on Saturday, there's general session, and in my app, it showed these 2 speakers for the general session, and then there are going to be 2 different workshops on Saturday. So I think we can do maybe these over here, and then the rest on the other side. So this is going to be sessions. So let's take a little header that says sessions. Okay, and then we will put these down, and we're going to also kind of like leave space to write. I'm not going to leave like a ton of space to write in, but I'll just want to jot some notes down about the different sessions to kind of remind myself about them. So we'll leave space there, and let's put this one right here. Okay, and then I have spaces around those to write. Now for this side of the page, we have workshop 1 and workshop 2. And the workshops are, that's something else that you sign up for. So the 2 different workshops that I signed up for is an Archer and Olive workshop and a Cool Kids Craft Club. So the Archer and Olive one, I believe, was like a mental health type workshop. And then this one was like a junk journal workshop. And so let's put workshop 1 here, and then maybe workshop 2 here. And about, I don't know, a couple of months before the conference, you select your workshops. And so there are a ton of different choices for workshops. And I got my first choices, which I'm excited about. So we have this for workshop 1, and then we will put this one over here for workshop 2. And then the last set of stickers that we're going to put in are going to be for the sessions on Sunday. So put workshop 2 here, and I can write a little bit here and a little bit here. And then let's do one more sticker that says sessions. And I think I'm going to just kind of put it right in the middle. And we have these. So maybe we'll do it like this, and then I can kind of journal next to it. We'll do this one here. And this one will go right here. We're done with these pages. I like how they turned out. Now we're going to move on to the next set. And I think I want to create like 2 more sets of pages. And these next ones are just going to be for like swag and memories. So I definitely want to do, I'm probably going to use like this whole page as like my memories page. But let's do a swag one first. We're going to have swag on this side and we'll start memories on this side. And I think what I want to do is take this, this sticker page, and I'm going to do something that I have done on my channel before. We're going to cut this up into like different rectangles, and I'm going to put them along like the outside edges of the page. So let me just cut this. I think this is like where the sticker starts. Okay, so we're just gonna cut these into different size like rectangles and squares. So we'll cut like that, and then let's do maybe like a wider one. Okay, and then for this one, we're going to kind of do the same thing, and we're gonna be like cutting apart the like the decorative stickers, so you're not gonna really be able to like make out the whole shape. Maybe we'll leave that Chicago whole because I do want them to be different sizes. So let's cut here, and let's do one that's like kind of short, and then like this, and let's do like a real tall one. And I think that might be good. I'm going to save this piece kind of whole for now. So I did this same kind of technique in one of my videos when I was first demonstrating the Live, Love, Posh Seasonal Love sticker books, those new ones that came out. And by the way, those are available. They did restock. So if you missed out on those, they are available again. Code LOVE10 will save you some money on those. So I took the pages and put them like edge to edge going the other way. So this is how the pages are. I put them edge to edge this way. And now we're just going to take these and kind of maybe we need a third type, because if I feel like they're going to be, it's like too similar next to each other. So I think we need to cut up one more of these, and let's see which one is going to be the best. I kind of feel like, or maybe this one, maybe these flowers. So I'm going to take, yeah, let's take this one, and I'm going to cut this one out. All right, and we're going to do the same thing here. So let's cut like this, and then maybe like that. Okay, and now I'm just going to kind of place them sort of eyeballing, like when I reposition them back on the page, it's not going to look like exactly the same, but just kind of getting a little bit of an idea of how I want to have these aligned. So let's do, I think I want smaller, like this. And then we need maybe another one of these, or should we do another one of these? Yeah, let's do another one of these over here. And then I'm going to make this one a little bit smaller. Like that, and then something like that. Okay, so I think I like how that looks. So we're gonna start here on the bottom, and I'm just gonna now peel these stickers up and kind of place them back down on the page. So we're gonna start here, and I guess we're just gonna put this one like flat here. Okay, and then let's do this one next. I think I'm going to speed through this part, so I will meet you back here when I'm done placing these back down on the page. I have all those little patchwork pieces down. Now we're going to trim the edges and cut the pages apart. So let's start with this side, and I'm going to trim this top edge. And then let's trim the bottom. And now we can cut the pages apart. And now when we flip it over, and we have this fun little border on the sides, and I think that that looks really cool. So we have that decorated. Now we're going to label this, let's label swag and memory. So we do have the letters in the back that we use to spell out hotel. So let's go to these, and we're going to spell out swag. All right, so just gonna put this at the top. And then we're gonna spell out memories on the other side. And I guess I'm gonna start like way over here because it's a pretty long word. So I think that we're going to need like all of this space here. All right, I think that that looks really good. Now for this side over here for the swag, let's, we can decorate a little bit, but I think I'm just gonna put in some boxes. So let's take a few of these like larger boxes. And I don't think I'm gonna put them straight. Let's put them kind of like tilted. So we'll do one there and one here, and then one down here, and let's just take that other color. All right, so now I can list out all of the fun swag that we get. And let's add a little bit of decor to go with this. So we already have like a lot of decor with the sides, so we don't need a ton, but how about we take, I love this like badge. That's super fun. Let's take that one and put it right there, and take this little bag. And let's put that right there. Have this fun stack of planners. You can put that down here. All right, and now for memories. So we're gonna do another set of pages that I'm going to use this sheet. Oh, we have this style too. These are really cute. Let's take a couple of these like frames, and I guess I probably should have used them on this side of the page too, huh? Do you think it'll look weird if we... Yeah, I think what I'm gonna do is let's do this one over here on this side of the page, and then take one of these down here. And then I guess let's remove this one. I wanna put this one on this side of the page so that we have one of these like Polaroid styles on each side. I guess we could do it up here at the top. Yeah, so let's take this off, and then I'm gonna put this box on the memory side of the page. So I'll put this here. Okay, and then let's take this. And this one I am gonna put kind of like straight up and down right here. Like that. And then we need a little something over here. Let's take like this size box and put it there. Okay, now we can go back to our decorative stickers. I feel like this should move down just a little bit. What do you think? And since I've already lifted it up once, it's gonna come up off the page really nicely. But let's just move it down a couple of these lines. Okay, now we can put some decorative stickers here and here. Let's take this little Chicago Planner Conference. We used one of these earlier in the spread. It was a bigger one though. And we have this fun little planner. Put it there. Like, it didn't even put a dent in the stickers that are in this sticker book. I'm definitely going to be using this for the week of the Chicago Planner Conference, like to decorate my actual planner. Oh, we have all these quotes. Okay, we have to put this in the memories. So I might go back in the other pages and add some of these quotes. So I love planner friends make the best friends. Let's put that. Let's put it here. It's going to kind of overlap with that like scrapbook style paper. We have planner swag. Let's take this and put it here. Let's take I love playing with stickers. Isn't that the truth? Let's take weekend getaway. And then we'll save a couple for the other set of pages. So I think that that's good for this one. I really like how this turned out. Let's move to our very last set of pages, I think, that we're going to decorate today. And I don't think that I'm going to do another video, but I might add in like another, I might add in another set of pages or two. But let's use this set. So I mentioned that I wanted to use this set for some of these planning pages because I love this page of stickers. I think that it's so fun. So we have that. And then let's take this one and let's do this one over here. And then we have this one that can go in this bottom right corner. Okay, and then we have that weird abrupt edge. We will figure something out for that, but let's take these like box stickers for the memories. This is one like super gigantic sticker. Let's do this one right here. And then let's take this guy. And we can use another one of these too. This is like a lot of this pattern over here. That's kind of why I'm hesitating a little bit. I think I want to take this Keep It Simple one. We used it on the other page, but we can use it here too. So let's put that up there with, I think I want this one to go here. And then we can put this here on this side. And then let's just take some of the extra stickers that are on this sheet. So we have these that are kind of like, kind of looks like ripped washi. And I think that would be cute to add on a couple of these. Maybe like that. Oh, we have another one. Let's put it there. And then we have these small little ones like that guy. Let's put these over here. And we have planner friends, make the best friends again. Let's do, because I might put a picture in these. So how about we put this here? This one says, planner's gonna plan. Oh, we need to do something about this. Will this fix it? Not quite. But we can put this somewhere. This side over here feels really empty, so I want to add something there. But let's just take this, I guess, and stick that right there. Have some like mild liners and a pen. All right, I'm just gonna take the rest of the small stickers that are on this page. So we had some washi and some of these little like paper clips with the bows on them. Let's take this other single one. And then this one we can stick over on this side. And then we have some washi and this little sticker that says Hello Chicago. Let's put Hello Chicago right here. And this little washi. How about we put it right there? There, that kind of hides that hard edge there. Perfect. Okay, and we have an empty sheet. Now we have a lot of bare space on this side, so let's add some things over there. Let me see if there's any more of these quotes that I really wanted to include. We can take this little checklist. It says to-do list, Chicago Planner Conference, meet planner friends, network and learn, shop, live, love, posh, and play with stickers. That's fun. Let's put that right here. And I will do all the things on that to-do list for sure. Let's see, anything else? Any other quotes? I can use some of these in like my regular planner when I'm like planning for the week of the Chicago Planner Conference. But we have this really big like cart sticker. That can go maybe over here. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of random, but I think that that's fine. I really like this sticker for all of the like washi tape and scissors and different like planner supplies. Let's use up these teeny tiny stickers from that sheet. Oh, we have these boxes too. Let's add in a couple of these. We can use these to write in some memories. So let's take this one and let's put it right here. And then let's do another one on this side. Okay, and then we have some smaller ones. I think we can stick this right here. Okay, there, then I can write in some more memories in those spaces. Right here, we did like one random floral, so let's do another couple of florals over on this side of the page. So here's one. And we can stick that right here. like that. And then we have another one. Let's put that one here. Okay, and then we have this piece left. How about we move these paper clips and I put this down here like that. And then these paper clips we can put maybe right there. Okay, I think that this is done, and I think that the planner is all done. So I'm going to punch all of the holes that I covered up and put it on the discs, and then we will take a look at this Chicago Planner Conference planner that I created. I changed the planner cover on you. So this is actually the planner that I have all of the pages for the different conferences that I've been to. I store it in this planner. This is a Live Love Posh cover on some white plastic mini discs, and I have all of my pages. So this is all from like my very first Go Wild. This was my planner that I created for that. And I have my like Chicago Planner Conference one in here from last year. So just all of my different conferences are in this one. So now let's take a look at the pages that we created. I'm going to keep this in here for now. When I actually travel to the Chicago Planner Conference, I might just put it on this one because I don't think that I want to take all these pages with me, but for now, we're going to have it in here. So this is my opening page. I think that it is really pretty. I love these stickers. I mean, really, I put 3 stickers on the page and it looks really, really pretty. Now we have my budget page and my packing list. Next, we have the travel plans and my hotel page. And then these are all the different sessions. So the make and takes, the first session, the workshops, and the second sessions. And then we have a space for swag and memories. I think this is my favorite page of like the entire planner. Let me know what you think. I think that this one is definitely my favorite. And then this is the last memory page. So that is it. If you are going to be attending the Chicago Planner Conference, I hope to meet you. I hope that you enjoyed this very, very long video. And if you're still here, thank you very much for sticking it out with me. I hope that you enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to hit that thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.